Good afternoon. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? So y'all ready to get into this court case? So listen, tonight, any jurors that come on stage, you must have your cameras on. If you do not have on your cameras, you cannot come on stage. It does not look good for the recordings. It doesn't look good when the media gets here and they play it back on any other platform. I am not doing the TikTok stuff. So if you come up to this platform, you must have on your camera. No ands, ifs, and buts. We do not mind you being a supporter in the comment section. Go get your comment, jurors, for tonight, and we are getting ready to get into the case of TikTok versus Katie in the $900. This is a very, very, very serious case, and we know we are here. Now, this is Shell, the moderator, but other than the moderator coming up and us having an established relationship, no jurors will be on my screen without being on camera. So anybody that is requesting, please know you must be on camera. And it's okay if you don't, but you can't be up here. Okay? So we're gonna wait for people to get here. Y'all can run over to TikTok and let them know we are live. And we are on day 2. Last night we had a crowd of 400 people, and we want to try to get 600 tonight. So let's get the live jumping. We have some audio that we will start out with concerning this case, but we do want to give people time to get here. So let me run into my notes, get some proper dates for you guys. And we do love the comment section. Make sure you comment, and we post highlight comments. We like to post them across the screen. So if you're a warm body, can I get you to comment? So go get your cousins, get over on the other platforms, let them know we are live. Hey, Romeo, y'all. Hey, Proud Black. Lauren, hey, y'all. Judge Trendsetter. So these are practice lives. We do not mind talking off the wall a little, but tonight we will expect cameras on. We will hear from the coming cousin jurors to see which one is better for you guys. Cameras off or cameras on. So how does that look with Shell right there without the camera on? We getting ready to go in court. We getting ready to go into the juke jump. See? Looks so much better when somebody's on. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. Judge Rosetta is here. This is good to me. And we are up YouTube. And let me get some footage. We got some audio to listen to tonight, y'all. It's been rough. Now, this is different from TikTok, but it's really giving me time to work on other content in different places. I am returning back to TikTok, of course, but this is kind of some get used to the other streaming platforms, because when I come back to TikTok, I will be streaming my TikTok onto my YouTube channel. So I don't like it. Okay, not nosy. So when I come back over to TikTok, y'all, I will be streaming to YouTube. So this is just getting ready. So we are in orientation. 4 days of orientation. Cameras on. We do know we want cameras on. And that's it. That's all. So day 1, can you tell me right now in a chat some things that you saw yesterday that you would love for us to kind of work on? Cameras on or cameras off? I need to see the comments. Cameras on, cameras off. What are we doing from the jurors? Because we know the judge is on camera. Hey, Becca. Shell, are you trying to come back to the stage? Thank you, Lauren. Hey, Bright Irene, go.
No, I wasn't Miss Netra, but if you need me here, I'm here. But no, I was just hanging out in the back room, managing the
Hey,
back
quiet.
room.
Okay. So one good comment Proud Black said is cameras on, mute if they are not speaking. Last night we had a lot of feedback. I saw hey y'all, I'm going to change that font. I don't like the fonting. I saw a lot of people saying recap last night. So if you are not speaking, please mic up. Don't bring that TikTok talk over here. We do want you to mic up, mic up, mic up. Okay, just like Paul, mic up. Goodness. So let me find us a font that is good. Where is the font from last night? I am having fun with the different things that this app has to offer, and we want to get into it. Okay, kind of, sort of. Maybe it needs to be bigger. That's the one. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now, how do I get out of here? How do I get back to my, comments? Okay, that's the one. Are we using PT to stream on YouTube, Shell?
No, we're not.
Okay. No, we're not. Tonight, mic up. Please, mic up. So once we get a certain amount of people in the room, guys, we will start this joint court. As I stated earlier, we got a good court case tonight. This is the Streets of TIK Tok versus Katie and the $900. So things that you see in this joint are, some is fictional and some is facts. We do not tell you what's fictional and what's facts. All we tell you is that it is a good court case. Now, you will let you decide, right? Shall you think that's a good thing? This is for entertainment purposes only. I will tell y'all this, that $900 is involved for real. And the things that you hear that come through on the facts are not staged. Those are real. I will say that. That's fair enough to say. Parrot poo. Girl. Okay. Bring that back down. Ooh, they got big, Shell. So I want to go here and I want to do virtual background. So Shell, if I want to do the background behind, never mind. I don't like that yellow color. How do I change that?
Okay, give me just 1 minute, Netra.
I don't like that yellow color. Y'all give us a second. We're getting ready to go in the code. So nobody is joining tonight to be jurors. How we go up last night and no jurors? Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Are there no jurors present tonight in the courtroom? None.
Can we put them on be right back and take maybe a 10 second, 15 second break, Netra?
Okay, sure can. I love it over here. Y'all give us a couple of seconds to get something going for you guys. Okay, y'all. this background off, Shell. So how do I take this? Be right back off. I did it yesterday. Is it off?
Yes, ma'am. It's off. You live and in action.
Thank you. I love it. So here we go. So now we are going to end the background music. I'm gonna do that, Shell. Period. Okay, and then I'm going back to my comments, and we up one. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. All righty. So we got 49 people here. We are getting ready to get into it. So not nosy, are any of you guys coming up on the screen tonight to be jurors? We are here live in effect. Hey, Blossom with Ash. Hey, y'all. I'm sure a lot of people, they're going to start streaming us on their platforms. They did it today. When I went live on Facebook, they started streaming me. So you can join the jury. You do need to, if you're looking to chat where Shell has put the, I guess you can call it the link to get in, you'll need to put that on your phone, and it's called StreamYard. So you'll need to get the StreamYard, and then you'll be able to come up on the platform for court. Now, I don't mind doing court by myself because I have done court by myself on TikTok. I don't have to have jurors. So if I go too long waiting on jurors, I won't have jurors. I'll keep on going and I'll present the evidence and we'll keep going with the court case. I am an entertainer, so sometimes entertainment consists of you being on stage by yourself. It is what it is. Not having jurors tonight is not going to stop me from having this court case. Okay, so we will be getting into the court case one way or another. I just want to give it a few more minutes to get the word around. And I did not do a content video on TikTok like I did last night. So I probably will go and do a content video, let everybody know where we are tonight, and that Judge Trincetta is getting ready to do the case with Katie. So, Shell, is that okay to do that or no? Hey, Tootie, go get your cousins.
Yes, that'll be good, Netra. Welcome, y'all. Welcome, F.O.E. Welcome to Judge Trendsetta's Court. Good to see everybody here. Y'all, please remain active in the chat. Tag your friend. In order to tag a friend, just put the @ symbol in front of the name of the person that you want to tag, and you can tag your friend and have fun in the chat. We just ask you that you keep it respectful in the chat. And y'all, come on up. Don't be scared. Come up and join the jury.
Okay, and with that being said, I am going on mute. Hey, Peaches. I'm going on mute, and if anybody comes up, just let them know cameras will be on, and I'm going to go make content to let them know that we're here.
Okay, sounds
Yes,
good.
you can tell Discord. You can let them know in Discord.
Hey, Miss Peaches, looking beautiful. I think you might be on mute. So in order to join the jury, if you guys just click the link that is being dropped in the chat, it will take you to either a web browser, and it's just going to ask for permission for your microphone and camera, and it will put you into a waiting area, and Miss Netra will let you up and down on the panel. You can also download a StreamYard app to your phone, and it will also work if you click the link that is dropped in the chat. Nisha, it says we can't you can't see, or I'm not sure. Hey Blossom, we see you're here. You made it. Thank you for supporting and showing up. Nisha, Billy, Erica, Proud Black, thank you guys. No, Miss Peaches, we cannot hear you. No, you might have to you may have to drop down and give, because you're not on mute from my side. You may have to drop down and give microphone and camera access when you log back, when you click on the link to log back in. Alrighty. Hi, Samantha Katie. Yes, this is court. The judge is in her chamber. She will be returning shortly. This is the case of TikTok versus Katie and the $900. Yes, Kevin Brown, we see you in the chat. Hey, Chandra, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, looks like everybody is still rolling in. We appreciate you all for coming and supporting Miss Netra. So, Kevin, that's a good point you brought up. I will say, if for all of you guys, you're able to see the live stream on your television. If you have a YouTube app on your TV, you could see it on your TV. The screen is bigger, the boxes are bigger, the chat is bigger. I will say, if you decide to watch it from your TV and you want to come up and join the panel and be a juror, we just ask that you mute your television or your second device that you're watching from while you come in and you're on the panel. Because when you click on your StreamYard link, you're going to have a separate audio and microphone coming from that device that you're using to come into StreamYard. Hi, Doreen. Hey, Becca. Thank you for joining. So we have a couple of jurors that are in the back room waiting to join. We have room for several more jurors. I'm going to drop the link in the chat again to join the jury. This is going to be a good case. I would advise that you guys jump on the jury and let your voices be heard. So Judge Trendsetter just dropped a link in the chat. If you guys are interested in joining the jury, just click on that link in the chat, and it's going to put you in a waiting room with the two jurors that are already here waiting. Taco John, thank you for joining as a juror. Becca, thank you for joining. We have Miss Peaches that has joined as a juror. For the jurors that are waiting, I'm going to allow the judge to bring you all in when she is ready. So thank you guys for your patience. Billy, I'm not sure. I'm going to put the link in again, Billy. I'm not sure why it's kicking you out. I'm not seeing that you're showing up in the back room. So Peaches, we're not going to be able to hear you until the judge brings you up onto into the courtroom. Hey Sherry, thank you for joining. So Billy, try that link that I just dropped in for you. Let me know how that works. We have Tam here. Tam has came to join us. Lisa Carpenter, there is no one on the panel yet. The judge is still in her chamber. She will be joining us shortly. Thank you guys for your patience. I'm just the court clerk, and I'm normally a woman of few words. But nevertheless, thank everybody for showing up and joining us. This is going to be a good case. TikTok versus Katie and the $900. Y'all know on TikTok we would normally have some music going over there or some tunes going, but y'all know, of course, on YouTube we're not able to do that. All right, it looks like the judge has made it back to her chambers.
Can y'all
Hey,
hear me now?
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm here, Judge. I'm going on mute.
Hey, Miss Nita, I am going to drop. I just wanted to always come up here and congratulate you for doing all this kind of stuff, and just to let your people know, if they could, before they go to bed, go to your live on here on YouTube, let it play in the background, put it on loop, because the faster you hit those hours, the faster she can get commercials on her stuff from YouTube, so she get all that goodness.
Well, thank you for that, John. I appreciate that. I believe we have the judge close in the chambers. She's probably listening in.
Okay, I have just officially made content on TikTok. So y'all scoot over. We probably will get some people to come over and just post it. And all cameras must be on. I'm sorry, but if you are up here as a juror, you have to have your camera on. Hey, John, uh, you got to. Uh, Tonight is a big case. We don't want nobody not paying attention. So we got to see the eyes, the windows to your souls tonight. John, how you doing? Welcome to
I'm
the GJ.
I just want, like I said, I was telling you and your lovely your panel and panelists and everybody to support you, continue to support you on YouTube, because we know that is one of the biggest ways that you can really get take off. And then at night when this is done and rendered, or if they got another one, play those just net, Miss Netra stuff, and let it play at night and put on a loop if you can, and that will help the watch hours for her stuff. So, and then if you keep putting them in playlists, they'll just play automatically. So I know you go long and you have a good time, but you should get those hours in no time with the amount of people that you got.
Okay.
So if you need any other
All
help,
right. Thank you,
I'm doing
John.
YouTube
I
stuff.
will be reaching. Like, I'm sure if we need some help, I'm sure. Like, I always take good advice, and you always have good advice to give. Always.
Yes, ma'am. Y'all take it. Have a good time. If somebody can replace me, I got some other stuff to do. But thank you.
Okay. There will be more cases, guys. A lot of these cases that you see on YouTube will be coming over from other social media platforms. It might be Facebook, it might be Instagram, it might be celebrity TV. We are going to cover as many stories in this world as we can. We also will be talking about a real case and covering it in the upcoming days, and that will be a very touching case. So we will be covering that case once we get all the stuff together. The Nazaya case, I would like to talk about that and just talk about where they are in the court system. I will tell you now, it is a triggering topic. Don't join these lives if you are not able to take it, and it sends you back to a place that you don't want to revisit. But we will be discussing that case. I have been watching that case, and I am going to bring it to YouTube and just get people's thoughts on it. A 40-some-year-old man doing the things he done to that little girl. May she rest in peace, and we pray that her body is discovered. God, it's been a minute. So with that being said, we're waiting. I just posted a video. We're going to give them about 5 more minutes, Shell, and we're going to kick off. Could y'all see the outline of this case when y'all came in?
Yes, I did. And it was
How
the
did it
Katie
look?
case.
How
It
did
looked
it
real
look?
good. It looked real
Okay.
good. And I was just
I
like, ooh,
wanted
I
to
want to be
make
a
it
court.
interesting. I wanted to kind of make it interesting. Hey, Elaine. So it was interesting, y'all. Yes or no? Yellow horse if it was interesting. Like it makes you want to come on in the room and let's see what they're in there talking about. So I kind of try to make it a little intense, like $900. And so this is real professional setup judge, period. We're here for it. Whoa, we finna get into this case, guys. So about 3 more minutes. Thank you to Shell and the F.O.E management team, as well as the F.O.E supporters for being here with us. We know people are going to start coming in. And so y'all scoot over because boss pressure them all just, they in the building. So scoot over.
Judge Trincetta, I will say to Miss Becca and Mrs. Sweet Thing,
Let me
if you
get Kayla
guys
in the
could
room.
change your phone to landscape mode, if you're able to, if you just turn it to the side and it changes the landscape from horizontal to vertical, it will fill your if you're not able to do that, that's completely fine and understandable as well. We just like to look
And Kevin,
uniform.
forgive me. I'm sorry. I have to remember to go up and down because you only can see the first line of people because you see them up here and you see them down. And so I need to learn how to go up and down so I can make sure people not waiting to come up stage. Because they don't show you a whole lot. But I'm learning. This is the case of Katie keeping the coins. Miss Harris, you are just in time. We do have TikTokers starting to come in. They are viewing that video. Let's see how many views we got. Let you know how many people we can expect to be coming inside the juke joint. We have 100 views and it just got posted. So scoot on over because they probably gonna come on in the house. Now this is a tough case. This case is very tough because we have some people that's involved in this that is stating that Katie could possibly keep the money because, hey, it was initiated as a gift. But we have footage. And we have to listen to the words in this footage that will let us know if this was a prey situation. It's a tough case. But was Katie praying on F.O.E? It almost sounds like a pray on pray. We're praying. We're praying to help people and have a good heart. But other people are watching F.O.E pockets and praying because they know the hearts are good. So pay attention in the juke joint tonight. Now, once the case gets started, last night we talked about some things that we did not like. Going back and forth and changing jurors, we will not. Once you start this case, you will finish it out. We will end the case and make it known that the case is over with. I don't think last night we said this case is adjourned. We went straight into just having a good time. But we got to release the people from the juke joint. They stayed here all night. Some of them still had spend the night bags, sitting in trunks and stuff. We cannot get caught slipping with the rental vans full in the trunk, Kevin. They was fighting over space last night and it was cold. So please dismiss the juke joint before we start in tonight having fellowship. Would you? God, dog, we know it was our first time, but come on, y'all. And they was in the trunks all night. Phone just blowing up. Girl, please. Woo, this here gonna be a tough one. I can feel them coming in. Now, Katie is welcome to come in and state her claim. Okay, she has given F.O.E an apology, but was it a sincere one, or was she afraid of going viral? Give you something to think about. We're tapping our shoulders like Kev is his leg. Mysterious. Anybody else here want to join the jury? If not, we will have to start with who we have here. This is a deep case. Hey, Kim.
I agree with you, Judge. This case is so diabolical and so hurtful that I'm just not understanding why more people don't want to be part of the jury. Did they get their jury notifications in the mail, Judge? Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, are they trying to skip out of jury duty?
We'll have to issue warrants if they were on the list, Peaches. We will issue warrants. I'm not playing with them.
This is not because you got me up here looking rough, and I had to come to jury duty looking like this.
Woo. You know what I'm saying? You see, GG, this is not the party bus. This is cold. This is the juke joint. Good God. But I'm not going to play. Okay, I see Billy getting here. They coming in. Folk don't want to go to jail. Folk don't want to go to... Billy!
Yeah. Hello, can y'all hear me?
We hear you. We hear you.
Yes,
Come
ma'am,
on, Stephanie, get up here, girl. Hang in, Nika. Billy, did you get your letter in the mail, Billy? Or no?
I did. I don't know if can you see me, Miss Netra?
Oh, I see you moving around. Did you get your letter in the mail, Billy?
Yes, I did.
Okay. We know we're a little late, but you're a little later than we are.
So, well, I was trying to get up there. I wasn't working twice. I asked Jill to help me. I figured it out.
Okay, Mirka. About to go to jail, Billy. Girl. They issue warrants. Okay. They issue warrants around here. Okay. If you can't join, we understand. We're going to give 1 or 2 more people time. We got 90 people. At 100, it takes off. 100 viewers, we don't care who up here. We taking off. We got to get into this case. Let me try to get into these records. Let me go get my loudspeaker. Well, we ain't got to probably have it too loud. We don't want them to think it's music. Should I get my yes, Shell, I do. Should I get my loudspeaker or just try with the cell phone first? We don't want to be too loud.
Well, I think the loudspeaker will be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that'll be a problem. I think it'll be a
Okay, well, let me run go get it. And let me get into
Miss Billy. Thank you for joining the jury, the juke joint jury, Billy. If you would just turn your phone landscape mode, just turn it on its side. There you go. If it automatically change, if it doesn't automatically change, you can go ahead and put it back. You may not have the orientation on it to be able to do that.
It didn't flip, Michelle?
No, but we'll work with it like it is. Just
Okay, I'm in the files. I do believe we had a file. Yes, I have both files here. Let me get the loudspeaker. When I come back, we had 95. It should be 100. And we're not going to worry about who not here. We're going to work with who is and keep on going. Okay. Do you all think, Kevin, y'all think about it? Do we allow more jurors? They coming in late unless they're familiar with the case. I think we ought to shut down the jury box here.
Well, since Kevin ain't going to talk.
No, I was about to say that'll be fine, but I'm trying to work it on my television as well, so I got just a slight delay. When she speaks, it doesn't come through as clear. So, but if you want to wait for another juror or two, that would be fine. Or if you want to proceed, that's fine as well.
Judge, I asked for us to wait for at least a juror or two. After looking at the chat, I know Queen Tasha was trying to come up. She might be backstage. And then it also gives me a chance to turn my camera off because, Judge, I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't go potty before I came in here.
I know you fucking lying.
I know you girl.
Judge, I'm just saying I wasn't expecting, and then I looked at my mailbox and I see I had jury duty today, so I had to rush and run in here today.
Okay, we're going to allow you 2 more minutes. It'll give people time. The video is surfacing.
All right.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey.
I did want to let you know that there is a delay on the TV.
There is a delay. We can't help that. Okay, so Miss, you have to mute up because when you're moving around, Stephanie.
Okay.
It makes it loud, and that's one of the complaints we did receive last night is that it was loud when everybody was off mute. It makes it hard for the coming cousin jurors. And once Peaches returns, I think that we are gonna go with this case. If somebody comes in and they seem familiar with the case, Miss Stephanie, you have to keep your phone on. Okay, so here's the deal, y'all. Shell is a moderator and Good Yellow. And Kevin will be a moderator as well on my YouTube channel. Those will be the 3 moderators. If you have a lot of feedback, because they do record, they're going to drop you. So y'all please make sure that y'all listen to us. You cannot, Kevin's disconnected. You cannot be off of Merc because it's real loud. Hey, God's favorite, it's real loud on Merc. Hey, Q Transy. So we're giving them time to see the video. And we're going to have them come in. What is going on? Oh, I got to turn this Bluetooth off. Okay, period. Ready to connect. Let's see if Kevin gonna come back, and we finna kick it off. We got 107 people here. This is gonna be a very good case. We giving people time. Get your popcorn, wine glasses, coffee, beverages. If you need extra beverages and napkins, we have some Mr. and Mrs. napkins at the back side of the courtroom, John. Please grab your Mr. and Mrs. napkins before taking your seats. Okay. Be very careful. If you have to have more than 2 Mr. and Mrs. napkins, the next napkin will cost you. Those napkins are $5 a piece, and we will not take half payments on those napkins. We need those in full. Please, we got to have Mr. and Mrs. napkins at the birthday party in April. Okay? Please. I know y'all used to going sometimes in the hospital rooms and getting extra Band-Aids, but this is not one of those moments tonight. Please stay out the drawers. Okay? Now, if you are on camera, we will need you in the camera. These cousin jurors want to see you, and I do think, Bright Eye Regal, are you not able to be a juror? I'm going to need you to clank sometime and get upstairs. Please.
Your Honor, can I make a comment?
Yes, you may.
You know, I love wilding out in the comments. For some reason, I'm going to have to be quiet during the show because it's not allowing me to work it from the television and chat at the same time. Stell or Peaches will have to get me together on this later.
Okay, bro.
So I'm going to be on mute until it's time, but I got to get my drink together.
Okay. Now, y'all, if y'all have noticed, this is the juke joint. Get your drinks together. We do allow snacks and we do allow beverages in the juke joint. We do not allow fighting. Okay? You thank God they ain't got to at you in the comment section. I don't think they can at you guys. You're safe. Taylor, did you not get your letter that you were on jury duty? Javon. Oh, you can add them? Please don't run off our company. Once Kevin is back with his beverage, we'll start. Speaking of beverage, the judge is needing her one. Get your beverages. We're only 40 minutes into here, okay? You see worse on TikTok.
On behalf of Bright Eye, clank, clank. And then I was also told, Kevin, you need to check your text messages.
Gracious, if you need to get ready to be a comment cousin juror upstage, you can. Good evening, Jay to God in F.O.E. Yellow hearts if you hear from TikTok. Red if you hear from Facebook. Blue if it's your first time. Yellow, red, blue. Yellow TikTok, red Facebook, blue first time. Can we follow directions? I'm trying to see what we're working with.
Judge, why can't I see the comments?
Click on the, look at me trying to tell her, click on the right hand side and you should be able to see the comments. Okay, Black. Okay. We got a lot of TikTokers here.
If
You
I
can't
may
see the
judge,
comments?
ma'am, over here, if you press chat and comments, you can see the comments.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm getting my drink and we're getting ready to start this case.
Kevin, they said, look at your phone. Look at the phone camera, not the TV.
I just want to add also, if you
Well, I
guys
can see
are
everybody bigger
watching,
on my television.
I
Okay,
just
so I'll
want
tell you
to
what I'm
add,
doing, Kevin. I'm gonna be honest with you. All the chat and the live is playing on my TV, the big screen TV, but I have it on mute. But I have my laptop sitting in front of me, and that's what I'm streaming off of my laptop.
correct. So to Miss Fish's point, if you guys are watching from a television or another device, on that YouTube stream, if you go up, there's a little button that says chat, and you can click on that, and it will highlight and show the live YouTube chat as you're watching on your television.
And there is a delay, correct, Shell?
There is about a 3-second delay, but the only people that will get that delay, Netra, are the people that are on your panel, the jurors that are on the panel. The comment cousins that are watching from their devices should have a very slight or no delay.
We cannot see the names on the panel. I can see the names, and periodically I can have them wave at you guys. So we have Becca, juror number 1. Juror number 2 on my screen is Miss Peaches. Juror number 3 on my screen is Billy. Juror number 4 is Stephanie. Juror number 5 is Sweet Thing. And juror number 6 is Mr. Kevin Brown himself, F.O.E. Big Brother. Get on my nerves, but that's my brother. So, hey, y'all. Hey, Dangerous. We did provide time for more jurors to come. And since you have not come up, we are going to move forward with this case. Big Queen said we looking good up here, and I am going to pin that comment. Perry Pooh, I love it here. I really love this. And if I get enough of this under my belt, I'm telling y'all, Miss Netra is trying to take it from TikTok to another area of life. I'm not saying I will not be back on TikTok, but all I can tell y'all is follow me around. It's from here to the bus, the streets of the world. If God let me live to see it, and I'm trying to see it, but we will be touring the world with entertainment. So TikTok was my place that my son told me to go and get me a following. And it's too much diabolical stuff over there. The enemy is proud, and I'm just ready to elevate from there. And then I might come back once I see a bunch of growth in there, but there's not a whole lot of growth on TikTok. Son, please turn that down. It's not a lot of growth on TikTok. Not. So I'm trying to grow, period. And sometimes growing means you got to disconnect from people, and it's okay. It's life. Disconnecting has always been good for me. And I'm strong-minded. I'm a strong-head person, and I'm not starstruck for nothing. So an app can't make me starstruck. So it's time to move on to the next place. And this look like it's it. And then it's to the buses. Girl, both of them. And we are here. So let's go with it. The case of Katie. On about a date of we're getting it together, and I'll bring it to you. We have an incident of a woman that tried out for the steppers. To those of you that do not know who the steppers are, they are a group of older women that got together, and they were going to be able to come and entertain at a birthday party that will be held in April. So, Javon, not too much. Lord, please, y'all pray for me. But this birthday party is big, from what we understand. A big birthday bash. And everybody has not been able to pretty much afford to come to the birthday bash according to their testimonies. Well, it was a night of auditioning, for what I understand, on the platform. And different people tried out. Let's get into the case of happy birthday to our late Martin Luther King. Today is the case on Black History, Mr. Martin Luther King birthday, a holiday. 01202025. Miss Peaches, if you don't mind writing it down.
Already noted, Judge.
Okay. Again, the case of 01202025. This is the Streets of TIK Tok versus Katie and the unanswered $900. We need answers. Jurors, are you guys, any of you familiar with this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Your Honor.
I am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Is there anyone on the juror that might have a problem with it? I'm sorry that all jurors answer. Somebody has a loud echo. I think it's going to be Billy. Billy, if you answer, hurry up and mute back up.
I'm familiar.
Okay. I think
I'm
wherever you
familiar,
have your
Judge.
phone sitting, Billy, is making a static. I think it's where your phone's sitting. Okay, sweet thing. I'm sorry.
I said I'm familiar, Judge.
Okay. Is there anyone on this case, being familiar with the case, that will not be able, Top Chef, you're welcome to come up and be a juror. You will not be able to move forward in this case. No. Okay.
I can move forward.
I can
Okay,
move forward, Judge.
Okay, let's move forward. On December the 16th, 2024.
Judge, are we being sworn in as the jurors, or we don't have to be sworn
in?
in?
It ain't Sunday. It's Monday. Yeah, we don't swear in on Sunday. Thank you, Peaches. Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
Okay, you know, I got to make sure I keep good notes.
Okay. Now, because this is entertainment purposes, this is TD Jake's Mama Made the Difference. We need to get sworn in. Okay? Hurry, Pooh. Could I get all jurors to please raise your right hands? Let me get the other jurors. These jurors did. Okay. Administrator, can I help you? Administrator, you're on stage. You're on Merc. You're on Merc. Okay, I don't know. Which it's only 3 administrators, so I don't know if this is Good Yellow or if that's Shell.
Come on, Shell.
There is someone. Okay, so I'm gonna disconnect this person. Now, if I kick from the studio, I don't know what to do. So that's Good Yellow. Good Yellow, we need your camera on and your right hand raised.
Right hand.
Good Yellow, you're holding up the juke joint.
This is my right hand.
Judge, I think we need to find him in contempt of court. I'm just saying, he already late. He got his summons to be a juror, and he late. Like, let's be real. Turn your camera on like he don't know how to turn his camera on.
And it says administrator. Okay, he is gone. So let's get into this case. He might come back. Jurors, thank you for being here today in this juke joint. This is going to be a very intense case. Please respectfully leave all feelings on your shoulders. Don't wear them in your heart today, okay, guys? Do you solemnly and solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you here in this juke joint.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
Okay, let's jump into this case.
You know I do, Judge.
I do.
Miss Peaches, case has started. Please, mirk up. Goodness. December the 16th, 2024, a disaster took place on TikTok. The steppers, we had to replace a couple of girls. Couldn't take it. Tassels were tasseling. We lost some folk, y'all. So this is a very, very, very emotional case for the judge. Let's get into Katie. We don't want to jump around through KB because she'll think she shut it down. She's still thinking she's the reason why my live got banned. She didn't know she could shake it like that. It's been the same shake for 7-8 months, but it's okay. We'll let her tell it. It went down while she was shaking. We will give her that, okay? Let's get into it. Katie comes up with a whip, a belt, or whatever the hell you want to call it. I'm not going to lie to you. Katie was shaking that thing like a salt shaker. I had not experienced anybody of the F.O.E. stepper team shaking it like that. It was moving, guys, from the front to the back, up and down, side to side. It was what we wanted, guys. Especially after seeing Kia and Miss J's entertained for 6-7 months on mattresses and in the bathroom. Okay? So let's talk about it. Katie comes up. She did not ask for nothing, I must admit. But the crowd wanted Katie. They wanted her, and they wanted her now. So we got into a testimony of Katie, and you know, every single time somebody has a testimony, Kim, they got one. We heard the story of her never, ever leaving Detroit. Am I right? Was it Detroit? Police.
Chicago.
Your Honor, Chicago.
I say
let the record
Chicago
show
also.
that it was Chicago. Now, according to TikTok and from
Your
Lower
Honor, I have
Live,
to objection, Your Honor. I have to say one more thing about the Chicago, Never Leaving Chicago. Please don't forget, Your Honor, that they were supposed to, her husband wanted to actually visit Houston, and this was God sent to her. Okay, I'm going back on mute.
Yes, please mute up. Her husband wanted to visit Dallas, Peaches. Please let the record strike from what Miss Peaches just gave and when she jumped the gun and didn't give me a chance to say it. I was getting ready to say it, Peaches. Good God. The man had never left. Girl, he had never been to Texas to Dallas. Now listen here. So she had this story that her husband had never left from where they live, and the Lord had talked to her about getting to Texas to possibly look for somewhere to stay. Oh, that must have rubbed F.O.E. hearts down to the pocketbooks. Oh, y'all know how y'all do in F.O.E. Can't nobody tell you nothing. What we're going to hear today in this juju is how Katie said, F you and your pockets and your feelings too. Oh, she called y'all some P words with toots on the end, and it wasn't flutes, huh? She played y'all asses like juju music. Oh, somebody asses got played. Oh, yeah. Huh? So let's get into it. What you're going to hear now is a recording. And then we're going to get back into the moments that led up to this recording. It might seem like we jumping the gun, but we not here to play with y'all. I'm not playing in this shoot joke. Let's get into it. Please brace yourselves, because what you're about to hear here might be detrimental to your souls.
And another thing I want to say, okay? Let me just say this, okay? TikTok is fun indeed and all, okay? It's real fun. I enjoy TikTok. But, you know, you find somebody, you like them, and you subscribe to them, and you like them, you subscribe to them, but 90% of the time, a lot of these people ain't pushing out positivity. They're not pushing out good shit, okay? They're talking to
Let the record show. On December the 16th, Katie had a talk with the F.O.E. family. She talked about how much she had watched that platform grow and how much these people had given out of their souls to the community. Scavenger hunts. She knew it. She knew. Did you not hear her say you subscribe to these channels without knowing? Well, she said she knew. Let's get back into it.
a lot of mess, you know, the panels they into people, they like clicks and games. You know what I'm saying? Clicks and games. Okay? First of all, how can I put this? You got to mentally be somewhere to be so deep into a person where that you giving them your money, and then a situation break out, you go into another motherfucking inbox and start sending messages, and you don't even know who the fuck you're talking to. Okay, because you so.
I have a question for the jurors. Is this the moment where the people that came together and made $900 possible in her life? Is this the moment where people are out of their minds and got low self-esteem because y'all are giving to strangers that y'all don't even freaking know? I would like to hear from the jurors. Hearing that F.O.E. has given to organizations, shelters, the homeless, back to school programs, pregnant mothers, single fathers. Are y'all crazy? Why are y'all giving to people in need? What is wrong with y'all? Why are y'all feeding the homeless? Why are y'all going to domestic violence shelters? Why, Kevin, why are y'all driving in places that y'all don't know people? Could somebody explain that to me, please, juror? Kevin, let me hear from you.
Well, Your Honor, I can only speak for myself. The Bible teaches me that it's better to give than it is to receive.
Okay. Any other jurors have anything to say before we move forward?
Well, Your Honor, I got something to say. You always got something to say. I'm the most outspoken juror you probably ever gonna have because I keep my notes, right? And so what I looked at is she called us trips and gangsters, right? And she made a comment in that Exhibit A in that recording. And when she said that, she said she knew she'd been watching us for a while. She actually said with the scavenger hunts that she participated in one time and she didn't win. So I got an issue, Your Honor, with what she called us as Crips and gangsters. So I know the Bible says you giveth and you receiveth, but I also know the Bible also says that one of those angels that went to hell was also used to be an angel. I'm just saying, she's not looking like an angel to me right now. She's looking like an angel that was sent to hell. Okay, I'm going back on mute.
So I think that is a good thing to bring to the court, Judge, on attention, that She did state that she attended a scavenger hunt. That does put a kind of a damper on the case, because if she attended a scavenger hunt, 9 out of 10, she attended the scavenger hunts where we were possibly giving away $500, at least $250 and up. F.O.E. does not give or participate in scavenger hunts if they're not at least $500. And I think the only time we separated the two is when it was $500 and we split it down the middle. But we do try to do $500 scavenger hunts. Is that safe and okay to say with the comment jurors in participation and the jurors on stage?
Yes, that's safe to say.
Safe to say, Your Honor.
So let the record show tonight, proud Black child, that Miss Katie did admit to attending a scavenger hunt with F.O.E, which could possibly bear $250 to $500. So she knew what type of money F.O.E or donations that F.O.E gave back to the community of TikTok. Also, let the record show tonight that majority of the money that is given back out is done on the app. We do go out to other organizations, but we do a lot of giving away from stories that people have came and just told on that platform. Is that safe to say? Moving forward. Any other jurors have anything to say before we proceed?
No, Your Honor.
Out of shape on what this motherfucker just told y'all. Okay, first of all, if y'all got the video, won't y'all go back and see how much money y'all raised for me and see was it just $900 motherfucking dollars? Oh.
Let the record show that in the night in question, December the 16th, 2024, that a total of $1,061 had been raised for Miss Katie's trip to Dallas, Texas. Donation of $3, a donation of $50, donation of $200, a donation of $8, a donation of $700, and two $50 donations, totaling $1,061. Once the math was done, Miss Katie collected $900 of that $1,061. The other money was put towards, 3 days later, the domestic violence unit in Palestine, Texas, where we gave out $300 to the DV unit and $75 to Children's Medical Center in Dallas, Texas. Thank you. Shall we proceed? Moving forward.
And y'all need to figure out why motherfuckers say they don't talk numbers. Won't y'all go back and see how much was done? Because I know I counted over $900. Where the other shit at? But y'all so-called think motherfuckers all loyal to y'all and shit. Y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all know y'all sitting and raising money. That's how I know something wrong with y'all. Ain't nobody getting no real receipts, no real shit. Y'all just in this bitch giving people money and fundraising. Okay? Y'all got a fucking problem. Don't look at the people that's receiving the motherfucking money.
Woo, girl! When you hear this back in 4K, 5K, it's 2025. When you hear this back in 5K, because we done passed the 4s, it don't sound like the same person that appreciated the money on the platform. I need to hear from my jurors right now. What are we getting out of this footage? Becca, let's start with you.
Hi, Becca.
I actually have not got to hear this footage, and I am quite shocked that she was keeping count on what was given. Is that what I heard? Did I hear that?
Yeah, she said
This
she
is
got $900.
Okay. I think that's just disgusting. I'm done.
Miss Peaches, can I hear from you, please? You're on mute, Peaches. You're on mute, Juror. Juror number 2, you're on mute.
Okay, I apologize, Judge. I apologize, Judge Trincetta, because I'm trying to keep my notes at the same time, y'all, and as well be a juror. And so I'm a little disgusted about the whole motor scooting thing. And I'm gonna tell you why. For you to sit up there and count every time somebody sends some money up into that motor scooting daggone Cash App, and you was upset because you received 900 instead of 1061, I got an issue with that, Judge. And then have the nerve to call us Crips and gangsters. Like, why are we sending our money to a perfect stranger? Baby, we were trying to accept you into a home and a house of love. Is there a house? Is there a house in the house tonight? Okay, Judge, that's all I got to say.
All right, let's get to, we'll go with Kevin last. Let's get to juror number 4, Miss Billy. Let me hear from you.
I think it's funny. Even I didn't donate. I think it's funny that everybody, gangsters and strangers, even after she got the money, she just super bold and disrespectful, and I didn't like it. That was my first time hearing it.
Miss Sweet Thing, juror number 5, make up, Billy.
I would just like to bring it to the attention of the court that as a spectator of the F.O.E. family, I've seen F.O.E. collect money for various things simultaneously. So I don't think that it was that it should have been assumed that all the money collected was just for her to actually get there when F.O.E. does a lot of things for different people. So I just want to bring that to the court's attention that I've seen F.O.E. collect money for different things at the same time. I've seen Ms. Netra take note of what's for what and separate it. So I don't think it was her. It was up to her to decide that, oh, every cent of this should come to me.
All righty. Miss Top Chef, juror number 6.
Hello. Yes, Your Honor. As an actual contributor to this individual, I am dismayed at the rhetoric that she spewed upon us as if we were in a cult. I think she said those words, and are blindly led. That is not at all an accurate assumption of F.O.E. I hear a little narcissistic behavior there, and the most ungrateful individuals that I've ever encountered before. And that's pretty much it for me.
All righty. Juror number 3, Kevin Brown, let us hear from you.
It did show that she gave a lot of lack of respect for what we try to do, what we've been trying to do to help out people that's in need, with funds that they're running short of, whether it be gas, meals, electricity, and things of that nature. She took advantage of it, without any regard to how we, the F.O.E., tries to operate. Not only that, but her trying to actually count the money that was being sent in as if it was supposed to go to her. Our only objective was to try to get her enough money that would get her there to the venue and a hotel stay for her and her husband. With the amount that she raised, that was enough for that. Anything that was taken in above and beyond that, we typically always give back 100% of what we bring in to other causes, scavenger hunts, people that needs gas on the last minute situations. We try to do those things. So for her to take and think that she was supposed to get whatever was raised was never in discussion. So she was surely misinformed on that part of what we were doing. So I don't know where she got that from. Now the gangster mentality, she got that from Chicago because there's gangsters in Chicago. So she knows how they operate. She just pulled back one of her old cards and I said, well, I guess I'll use it today. And that's what she done. Unfortunately, we was on the wrong end of the situation.
Right. So I do want to bring to the court's attention that the money that was given, it was known that it was going for a birthday party. So that's what we are here today to discuss. She spent the money, guys. There is no $900. And the birthday party is April the 12th. So we have a lot to talk about here. Some said let her keep it. I don't know. Somebody dropped. Billy dropped. So Billy will probably come back. But let's get back into this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying I don't see Kevin on the screen no more. 2 people went down.
Oh, there's Kevin. So Billy and Kevin.
Sorry, I apologize. I was plugging up my charger to make sure it didn't go dead on you.
Okay, so let's get back into this recording. We'll wait on Billy. Billy is not familiar with this audio, so I want to kind of give her like 1 more minute because she's not familiar with the audio per her words, and we can just talk a little bit about the case and bring some good pointers out with this case and what we're hearing. I do want to remind the people the money was given to her. I got to let the people know, but was it given under false is it pretense? Am I saying it right?
Yes, Your Honor.
That's something we want to keep in the back of our noggins. It's what we gave the money for. No one is stating that she stole anything, at least not me in this Jew joint. She didn't steal anything. It was given. Period. But according to this audio, it might be an ass-biting situation for some. Sometimes it's just best to be quiet and accept the gift. But the way you cussing folk out and saying you were watching could make this case turn to a direction of payback. Let's get it. We're not waiting on Billy anymore. We have to keep going, and we'll let her jump in where she can. Period, Pooh.
Y'all the bitches with the problem. If you got that shit laying around, bitch, flip it out and forget about it. Okay, that's why pimps existed, because prostitutes were selling their ass and didn't know how to get money, so a motherfucker stepped in and felt like they should manage their money. Have you ever looked at the motherfucker you follow and realized that's your fucking pimp and you the fucking hoes and tricks?
My God, today!
I know you motor scooting line. Oh my God, we hoes and pimps. You got
order in the Jew joint. Order in the Jew joint. We have to bring you back down. Peaches, calm down. Calm down. Bookie butt, calm down, Bookie butt. I'm going to have to rewind this part, and I need you to get yourself together. Do you need water? Will someone please get juror number 2 some water? She had not heard this, I don't think. Oh, God. We need you to stay with us, Peaches. This is tough. But we gave it, Peaches. So is she able to call us some prostitutes? Oh, girl. Hell no. Brace yourselves.
You're the pimp.
Girl, them days has been gone. Them days been gone. I ain't pimp nobody since the 90s. And they weren't giving me money like y'all be giving out to the shelters and stuff. Back then, the money, we had beepers and stuff, girl. A trip to Texas Burger was everything. When you're younger. When you grow up, hell no. But you had a beeper back then. 304 meant something. You don't hold that kind of power now. That beeper beeping saying 304, we'll cuss you out. Don't beat me. I've grown from pagers. Period.
Talk about the pagers, Your Honor, that you had to turn that upside down and it's spelled H-O-E.
Excuse me? What did you say?
Your Honor, I wanted to make sure. I wanted to make sure, Your Honor, when you said 304 on the beeper, that you had to turn the beeper upside down and it spelled H-out. I just wanted to make sure we're on the same note of beepers.
Yeah, them back in the
my
day,
age.
the beep, beep. Yeah, them. And back then it wasn't no problem, Peaches. You waited on the beeper to go off. We don't live in them days no more, Peaches. Please, girl. God. Focus deliver.
Didn't know how to get money, so a motherfucker stepped in and felt like they should manage their money. Have you ever looked at the motherfucker you follow and realized that's your fucking pimp and you the fucking hoes and tricks? Bitch, TikTok is the new age pimping. Motherfucker getting your hair without getting in your bed in between your legs and you giving them motherfucking $500, $600, and $1,000, bitch. I ain't I'm late on this shit. Cause I pimped out a couple of you bitches.
Oh! This woman says she late to the party. Oh, I got to hear from the jurors. Please. Becca, let me hear from you.
I can't. I'm back at the HOE thing. Oh, listen, that girl, she's a nutcase, period. Amen. She was fighting for her life not to be in trouble over accidentally spending the money, I reckon. Whole pimp thing. Oh.
Let me hear from you, Peaches. I hope you got you some water. Let me hear from you.
Let me get it, Judge. For this girl said this is the new day and age. The way you pimp people out because you hoes and tricks. That just took me out, Judge. That took me out. It made me mad. It made me upset because I'm trying to figure out what we teaching our new day and age folks, that you got to get online and you got to hustle and swindle these folks out of their money, out of their hard-earned income by playing a sad story. All about the world, sad song. Helping, this ain't the new day and age pimping. You just slow to the game.
Pretty much. Let me go ahead and hear from you, Top Chef.
Okay, so how are we doing it? Are we escorts? Are we on the streets? Are we in the strip clubs? I mean, how are, what's our method here?
That's what we're here for. That's why we're here. We're trying to figure it out, Top Chef.
That's why I said my donation, it can just lay where it lays, and Pimp Daddy Katie, you can have it.
Okay, sweet thing, let us hear from you.
I don't even got nothing to say about the whole pimp thing because that's just outrageous. But I do want to just step back a little bit, Judge, if I may, because I'm reading these penal codes, and you keep saying that we gave her the money, but you gave it to her, like you said, it was under deception because she immediately spent it on something else. So she never had intention on doing what the money was given for. So that is actually theft by deception. And also it falls under theft of services because you guys agreed to pay for her to come and perform at your birthday event. And if she does not render those services when your birthday comes, that is theft by services, not rendered.
Good point. Good point. Kevin, can I hear from you?
Well, I think she was trying to tell y'all that her family, she comes from a whole line of pimps. They've been pimping since been pimping. And y'all was some assistant pimps. Y'all didn't know the game like she knew the game. So, y'all can't say that now, another like she say that now, another. So don't nothing go down no more until she say it. Plain and simple.
Damn. Let the record show that Kevin has a point, guys. This case is about to take us under. Let's get back into this recording.
You motherfuckers a damn thing. You ain't doing that motherfucking much for me to match a bitch with a $500 lining. Are you fucking crazy? I don't know you, bitch. I don't like you that motherfucking much to send you that kind of money. Are you in?
Imagine accepting money from people that you don't like that MFing much. That's disrespectful. Yes, juror number 1.
Was this woman not praising the Lord for getting this money?
Yes, she was.
Was she not crying and saying, "Thank you, Jesus"?
Yes, she was.
Thank you very much. That's all I needed to know.
She went down through there. She went down through there, man. Like, she went down through there. Damn, Gina. Let's get back into it.
Same? What are you doing? Bitch, I don't see you tap dancing. I don't see you giving out full fucking concerts. Yeah, you telling me what the fuck you're doing, shelters and all that motherfucking bullshit. Pull the receipts out. I don't give a fuck about you motherfuckers. That's why my mom only had 2 kids, me and my sister. Because by now I've been a random bitch head to the fucking wall. You hoes got a bitch fucked up for real. I don't give a fuck. Come on with the bullshit. Give me a viral moment, bitch. And I'm gonna tell y'all how fucked up y'all is. Like y'all on the mother.
Imagine saying, give me a viral moment, and now you're viral. She asked for a viral moment. I know damn well I'm going to rewind this part because Becca just now hearing it. And it's about to take my juror out of here. Becca, get you some water. It gets rough, Becca. We got another recording to make it through. Get you something to drink. Get you something to drink.
What? That's why my mom only had 2 kids, me and my sister. Because by now I've been a random bitch head to the fucking wall. You hoes got a bitch fucked up for real. I don't give a fuck. Come on with the bullshit. Give me a viral moment, bitch. And I'm gonna tell y'all how fucked up y'all is. Like y'all on a motherfucking committee or something. Taking names and taking all this shit down, and you weirdos, y'all meeting up and shit. That's why motherfuckers can't find bitches' bodies and shit. Because you motherfuckers don't use this. Like bitch said last night. My mama always told me to watch a fast talking motherfucker. My mama always told me watch a motherfucker that want to keep some shit a secret. We don't talk numbers. Bitch, talk them.
That concludes the first audio from Miss Katie. I would love to see the comment chat, the comment cousin jurors. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Put as many LT comments that you would like. This is your moment to be LT. We do want your paragraphs at this time. Let's get the lines used up. We want to see it. Jurors, after hearing that first recording, what are you thinking, Marsha? What is, girl? The fuck, girl? That should have pissed you off. Oh, excuse me. Order in the juke joint. Kevin, we gonna start with you. You looking a little dazzled or something. Drained.
I'm sorry, Yana. I'm confused as hell. I've been sitting here trying to do an LT moment since I got on in the jury box, trying to look at how to do this chat shit. But damn, I just fucked up. I don't know how to do it.
What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Stephen and Jenna, she should never ever be allowed back anywhere near F.O.E. or anything ever. Kevin, let me hear from you.
I'm still confused. I'm befuddled. I'm still trying to chat. So you got to come back to me later.
Okay. Becca, I'm gonna give it to you because you look like you fanned out, baby. Come on, come on, Becca.
Oh, I'm telling you, I hope I run into that. I'm in court. Let me.
Oh, Becca, come on, Becca. Strike from the last record, even what we thought Becca was finna say. Becca, I don't want you up here like Scooter Bookie Butt. So
I'm sorry. I would like to say that woman,
hey,
person thing is exactly that, a thing. And it's a sad thing, and it's going to be a real mad thing when she's found. Is that allowed?
It's sad now, Becca. It's allowed to say it.
Yeah, it's up there and stuck there.
Peaches.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead, Becca.
I'm good. Thank you.
Let's see what Tam had to say. I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can get $1 out of me, no Cadillac, no perms. You can't see that I'm a MF and pimp. The hell? Tam, order the juju. What the devil, girl?
Judge Netra, that's lines from 50 Cent song. I don't know what you heard about me.
Okay, let the record show that there was a moment for 50 Cent. Miss Netra is not a big 50 Cent fan, but I am. But hey, it caught me off for guard. I thought she was having a moment. Let the record show that it's a known person in our life, 50 Cent. Thank you. Please. Ooh, what other juror? This is rough. Go ahead, sweet thing. Let's hear from you.
I just want to say at the last part of that video really breaks down, says a lot about her character and lack of morals, and how she was just rambling on because there was no relevance to the situation about why her mom only had 2 kids. That was irrelevant. Basically, she was just rambling on, just mumbo jumbo. And I think she should go viral for this moment so that nobody else will help her on this app and no other app.
I'm with you when you're right. Top Chef?
Well, for me, at the end of the day, regardless of her rants and her crazy assertions and her assumptions of us, it will not stop me from being the giver. So at first it had me jarred for a minute. I'm like, I'm not giving anything else. I don't care. But at the end of the day, we can allow people of that caliber to take our blessings. So.
Okay. Kevin?
What?
Do you have anything you want to add to that?
Yeah. She got it. Hopefully she's good with it. And I'm still trying to learn how to chat. So come back to me next week.
Okay. Thank you.
Your Honor, are you going to let me talk or you still got me on punishment?
No, Peaches, let us hear from you.
Okay, Your Honor. I'm up here taking notes for you, too. So, she said, give me a viral moment. But when we get into those viral moments that she's asking for, she might be a little scared because she didn't know how much heat F.O.E actually had over here. Then she said, I'm just going to be out. I know most good well that she was lying when she was up there talking about that's why my mom only had 2 kids. I'm with Miss Sweet Thing. What did that have to do with the price of tea in China? Good Lord, Gina. And then when she was up there ripping and raving, talking about pimp and 304s and all the rest of that, so, I can't talk like that. And so when she was up there talking about that, it made me realize something, Miss Judge Trendsetter. It made me realize, does this woman need help? Like, real help? Because something don't seem right about everything that she was saying and doing leading up to where she went on those rants. I mean, she was praying like Becca said. She would come over there when we had the whole conversation about, different religions and ask for us to pray. Can I pray with y'all? Let me pray for you. That got me kind of confusion. Like, but then she did come. How we would know this? She did come and say what she said after the fact. So I'm still in confusion, Your Honor. I need to hear the rest of the case.
Yes, ma'am. Well, it's a good point. I did want to make a point. I saw a comment that dang, where was the comment? It was before Poetic said order in the juke joint. These comments is commenting. I'm looking for a comment. Christmas. Let's talk about what she says she done with the money. Shall I get into my exhibits, please? So I know a lot of people have said, okay, well, what did Katie do with the money? And did Katie come with an excuse of what happened? So let me get into it, guys. So on December the 17th, at approximately, give me a second, 11:29 a.m. Let the record show on December the 17th at 11:29 a.m. F.O.E. funding dispersed $900 to Miss Katie, the prior F.O.E. Stellar Stepper. She was a stellar stepper, if only for one night. On January the 10th, 2025, a fax came in to Miss Netra's cell phone. Hello, Miss Netra. I am texting you to tell you that I'm not going to be able to make it to your party. I'm not going to lie. When you sent me the money, I immediately spent it because I didn't have any funds to get anyone a gift for Christmas and also paid my light bill. That's the truth. I can't lie, and I'm not going to apologize or tell you I'm sorry because I wasn't feeling any of that when I was spending it. But I am going to ask you to forgive me. Thank you. She wanted to know, do I come clean on the platform or do I just keep it between me and you? Because I know these people pay for me to go on a trip, but Miss Netra, my light bill and shit was high as hell. Hearing that message, can I please hear from the jurors? It look like Sweet Thing is not here. And Billy has now dropped from the platform. This is good to me.
I think perhaps maybe she spent it on steaks because she has no small children in the home.
Okay.
Well, Your Honor, I think that when she sent you that message, if I can be, unbiased, it took her all the way to January 10th, 2025. And she said she had to buy some things for her children who are grown. And we did see when she pulled out that whip, when she first started dancing, she did ask some grandchildren to hand her her whip, and a man did walk behind her. I don't know if anybody else seen that, but I saw it. And so when I looked at, she's telling you the truth, but she says she's not going to apologize or act like it was anything that she needs to apologize for. I do believe those were her honest feelings at the moment when she spent the money. However, semicolon column, as she kept visiting the platform, she's seen that we were a good family, godly, holy, and all the rest of those things that people want to say, and that we give back to everybody. And I think it made her feel bad, and that's why she came clean, Your Honor.
Good point. Any other jurors?
That I spit it immediately is what resonated with me. Immediately. So therefore, my perception is she had no intention on doing anything else with it, but immediately. And to follow that up with I don't feel like I owe an apology was just the turning of the knife for me. I know I did wrong, but I don't owe you an apology. And turn the knife. So, it is what it is. Karma is real. She's going to get hers.
And I do want to pay attention to the coming cousin juror at 6:14 p.m. It is 6:15 now. Coming in, Octavia said, remember, she also said that her man told her to spend it. It being the money. If you all will give me 2.2 seconds, we do have a juror. F.O.E. security, state your name and why you're here. F.O.E. security, you are in the juke joint. Could you please tell us why you're here? Thank you. We don't do the TikTok stuff over here. Thank you. Kevin, do you have anything to say about what we've already heard thus far?
I do, and I was wanting to save some of my summation, I guess, toward the end, since I've heard the case in its entirety, and I got a different take on it by the points that she was making on it. But at this point of where she's at, it does sound as if her initial plan was to get that quick come up, and she found the opportunity. She took advantage of it, and it worked to her advantage. With that being said, once she realized that, no, it was that easy, she realized, shit, I'm going to go ahead and spend this. And her mind was wondering on how she can come up with another plan later. But her conscience got the best of her. That's where I was at with it at this point, to be honest with you, because her intentions, if I'm correct, was to probably continue to see what else she can do, figure out another way of another plan to come up with how I can get a few more $100 because this wasn't enough. I can probably get more if I come up with a better storyline to go with what I've already said. Something happened, something came up, car broke down, whatever it may be. I think her true intent was to try to figure out another way to get a few more $100.
So I do have a question. I'm with Japana. I probably said it wrong, and I do apologize. Wait, she said she wasn't going to say sorry, but she wanted to ask for forgiveness.
Well, Your Honor, I think that's all goes to the point of her saying that, if I go back into my notes, like, go ahead and make me viral. Shoot, I can make money off y'all making me viral. You see what I'm saying, Your Honor? I really do believe that she was looking for that, but she didn't know how viral she was going to be when all that stuff came to light, because F.O.E. comes strong. They came strong on her. And I also want to say, Your Honor, in the event that she was thinking about saying, I am sorry, and I want to, see that y'all are all sticking together, because she did make the comment on the live that she really didn't understand the discord or the disconnect with the Kia and the whatever her name is, Miss J's situation. Like, why aren't they part of it? But people had to realize that if you were around and you were watching for 30 days, because she said she'd been around watching for 30 days, even longer. That's what she said, Your Honor. So my question is, you knew this wasn't a virtual event. You knew this was a main attraction, because Miss Carolyn put it out there that, hey, look, I want to come. And it just goes back to what she said when she said, this God's answering my prayers, because me and my husband was trying to get to Dallas to visit our family. So I think this is another way of her scamming.
Okay. With that being said, let's get into the last part of this recording. I did turn it off, and so we're going to hear. It's only 1 minute and 37 seconds. It's not like the first one. So here we go.
And you know, I got nothing to say, okay? Let me just clear this up. I don't know a motherfucker from a can of paint. I ain't no motherfucking professional dancer. Okay? And the crazy part about it, that reality gotta set in. I'm a grown ass woman. I don't know these fucking people that fly out of town to go to a fucking party and just dance with a group of motherfuckers I don't know, like an audition or something.
My thing is this. This is the part of the video or the audio that I want to go back and everybody listen. And before I play it, listen. She came on the platform because she knew we were auditioning. We were auditioning that night for Steppers for the birthday event, April the 12th. This is where I say, did she pray and have a sad story? Because y'all, I'm not going to lie, we are so guilty in letting people come with a freaking story and we just be ready to give. Ouch. Miss Netra is so guilty, and I am learning that every story that comes is not warranted for money. It's time to start giving fully resources. So I feel as though she prayed against F.O.E. because if you go back and listen to these words, this is where we want to know, does she give back the $900? How are you watching us audition? And she was not the only audition that night. I think it was 2 auditions ahead of her. People were changing clothes, going and coming. It was a hot night that night. It might have been more than 2. What was Katie's plan before she jumped up on that platform? Can we think about it, jurors?
Yes, Your Honor. I got something to say about that too. What was her plan? Because on the live at that moment, she just stated that I'm not a professional dancer. But correct me if I'm wrong, comment cousins and people that were on the panel. Didn't she say she used to be a backup dancer for somebody? For some professionals? So why are you now stating and you're retracting what you said prior to? So I do believe she prayed on us in order to forgive her some money because she's been watching us for a while, just like she said with that scavenger hunt, Your Honor.
This is good to me. Any other jurors have anything to say before we move forward to this clip that
I actually think it came as a surprise to her as to the amount that was given to her, along with the directions. And she had, if you notice, she had to come up with, I'm a grown woman. Why would I go anywhere with these people? I don't know them, but you knew us enough to take the $900. So she had to flip that whole scenario to justify her not going because of being strangers to us and not knowing why she was actually going to be there and in fear of, well, who gives you money like that to do you ill will when you get there? But it was all part of her ploy to discredit us and to justify her wrongdoings.
Exactly. Hey, Scooter. Boy, this is good to me. This is good to me. Anybody else? Let's proceed. Now, listen. This is the part where it's up to the coming cousin jurors, because there will be a poll put up later. Was this a part of being preyed on? I'm not going to say she scammed us. When we say scam, that means somebody deceitfully took money from you. They scammed you out of your pockets, period. We gave it to her. So I cannot say this is a scam. I have to take scam away from this very situation. Is that okay to say, or jurors? Is there anybody that wants to argue that point right now? I'm not stating or going to put out to the coming cousin jurors that this was a scam. Kevin?
Your Honor, you can use the words she used. She pimped us. It is what it is.
She pimped us. This is a pimp down. Is that okay, jurors? Pimp down. Pimp down. We too damn
Human
old, y'all.
Okay.
We too damn old to be getting pimped. Do you hear me? So I'm pissed off. I thought I was smart enough not to be pimped. So Kevin, facts, pimp down. Pimp down. She knocked a bunch of us down. People gave big money. As I stated, there were some large donations in there, $200, $700. Those are big donations. Pimp got knocked down. Let's get into this recording. Please listen. Did she prey on F.O.E?
And you know, I got another thing to say, okay? Let me just clear this up. I don't know a motherfucker from can to town. I ain't no motherfucking professional dancer. Okay? And the crazy part about it, that reality got to set in. I'm a grown-ass woman. I don't know these fucking people that fly out of town to go to a fucking party and just dance with group motherfuckers I don't know, like an audition or something. I ain't had no real conversation with nobody. Then you tell me I got to find somebody from the clique to be friends with so I could get comfortable with them. I'm not gonna get comfortable with a motherfucker in 3 to 2 months. Bitch, it takes 2-3 years to get comfortable with a motherfucker. Okay? Like, are y'all fucking kidding me? Then you bitches mad at me because I got the money and I did what I did with it. At least I told you, hoes. Anywhere it go, y'all sent that money to another motherfucker that was lying to y'all. Every time y'all send a damn out, do y'all really believe these people?
It was right here that my questions got a lot. She just stated that you would have sent the money to another MF that was lying to you. At that moment, she identified that she was freaking lying. Is there anybody in the audience coming, cousin jurors or the jurors on the platform? Did this woman lie? You heard it in 4K. Do I need to rewind it? Went back and listened to these before we had this case, guys. It didn't sound like this the first time. We were hot. We were pissed off. Emotions everywhere. But she said another MF. If it wouldn't have been her, it'd have been another MF lied to us.
Besides herself.
Besides herself.
Or somebody.
Is this a thin line between scamming, stealing, or us giving away money? Kevin, I see you ready.
Well, I heard her words that she used very carefully. It takes 2 to 3 years for her to get close to someone, not no 2 to 3 months, yet it takes you 2 to 3 hours to come up with a hell of a scheme to try to prey on folk to get some money. Make that shit make sense. So if that wasn't a hustle game from a pimp, I don't know what you call it.
Boy, I'm with you when you're right, brother. I'm with you when you're right. She was doing her big one. Pimp down, hoes in distress.
I have to agree. Definitely agree.
Let's get into it. Here we go. A little bit back and let's get into it.
Okay? Like, are y'all fucking kidding me? Then you bitches mad at me because I got the money and I did what I did with it. At least I told you, hoes. Anywhere it go, y'all sent that money to another motherfucker that was lying to y'all. Every time y'all send a damn out, do y'all really believe these people fucking stories? You can't be this motherfucking weak and gullible. Because
she identified us as weak and gullible. She asks, every time somebody come up and tell you weak MF or something, do y'all believe it? F.O.E, we got pimped. Oh, Kevin scratching his head. He wasn't scratching it the first time. I would love to know if Kevin has heard it a little different tonight in 2025. 5K, it sounds different in 5K than 4K.
Yeah, I will say you put your shit on this one. You spent it in a hell of a direction.
I think the directions that she's spinning it is the right direction. It's her exact words. She said you would have sent the money to another motor scooting person with a sad story because y'all gullible as hell. How does she know we even gullible if she wasn't watching us for a long doggone motor scooting time? Let's be real with it.
It hit different when you hear it again. Damn, Marsha said that hits hard when you hear it again. Let's hear it one more time.
Your Honor, I 100% agree. As an official, when you can watch it on replay and realize and see what you did and what the mistake was you made, you know, it comes together so much different because you break it down section by section, play by play by play. And when you're breaking it down the way you did, of course, it hits totally different than how it was when we first heard it.
It sound different, Kevin.
Fucking weak and gullible. Because the bitch sitting there up there telling you some shit. Okay? I came up there to dance. The sad part is I didn't even ask for fucking money. I'm just up there dancing. Think about the bitches that's asking for the money. Y'all fundraising for buses and shit and all this shit. 90% of you motherfuckers ain't gonna go. Are you fucking kidding me? You motherfuckers better get some act right about your motherfucking self. And get some motherfucking common sense, bitch. You're black. Some of y'all are. First thing they told you is not to go off with strangers and shit. All you motherfuckers are strangers. I fucking know y'all.
Her last words. I don't effing know y'all. She didn't know us when she took that $900 from us on December the 17th before noon. Let's talk about the day that she took the money. I really feel guilty because we got on the phone together, and before that phone call, we agreed that we would get on the phone and we would look for flights, 2 flights in Airbnb. We talked about an efficiency apartment that was only $100 for them to stay. So a lot of people said $900 wasn't enough money, but I'm telling y'all it was. We did the math. In trying to book the air flights, she never could get with her husband, who was supposed to come. Excuse the noise in the background. My family's there. But what ended up happening, she told me her husband could not go. And she didn't say it in a way that, Miss Netra, I'm sorry, my husband can't get off work. It was like, you know what? I'm not worried about my husband. I don't care what my husband say, Miss Netra, I'm going. My daughter is going with me. So we couldn't get the schedules together between her daughter, her husband, myself, F.O.E. So I released the $900 to her under trust. Sorry, I did. We were later told that this was a boyfriend and not even a husband. So I must take into consideration that I release. You can come back, sweet thing. I released the money. What do you all have to say about me releasing the money after we could not schedule the flights? It's deep. And I'm willing to hear anything that you all have to say to me. I'm here for it. Becca, you're on mute. You're on mute.
I'm sorry. When you see how thankful she was, and she was thanking Jesus and all of that, because of not being able to get with the flight thing, I'm sorry, I would have released it to her too, because until today, I really would not have thought it was a sit back and watch and scam somebody kind of thing. So I would have released it. I know I would have, because of her reaction getting it.
I guess I'm juror number 2. I don't think I would have released it that fast because you were on 4K trying to find flights and looking up Airbnbs for her and letting her know the prices in 4K on mute, and then came back and let us know. I think I wouldn't have released it for a couple reasons. Number 1, She said she had to talk to her husband. I don't know too many people out there that can't get in touch with their spouse in a drop of a dime. I just don't know.
Got in touch with him. She got in touch with her husband. She told me she was getting in touch with him. It was his schedule that she that wasn't conducive. It did not align with her in the dates of the event, of the birthday celebration.
And so since his schedule didn't align up and she was still bringing her daughter, another thing I thought about was, didn't you say you had family there in Dallas that you were going to stay with, visit, and you were going to look for places to stay down there? So all of it turned to me as a scam when she had too many excuses. I'm just going to be honest with you. And that's when I would not have released it. And so I would have told her to get back with me. And I think I would have just took my time and slowed down. And that's what we've been doing anyway in the F.O.E family. And this is one of those situations for me.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I would agree with the young lady that just spoke before me about just kind of waiting. With all due respect, Judge, I know you be having 100 things going on at one time, and it's just kind of like, here, you do it, because I'm going back and forth, and you giving me the run around on this, the run around on that. Here, you just do it. I think maybe you should have delegated someone else on the committee to handle it and see if they had time to help her look for a flight or whatever. And then if she kept giving a runaround, that would have been like, it would have raised a red flag with somebody else too to come back and say, I don't know, she keep coming up with all these different excuses. So I think just sometimes when you have so much stuff to do, you running your platform, you got your family at home, you got, responsibilities here, there, and everywhere, then to just be able to have someone else that you can kind of delegate some responsibility to.
I received that. Thank you. I really do.
Is it my turn to speak?
Yes, it is.
All right. In hindsight, I would say yes. All of that sounds exactly the way it would have played out. But during the moment when it actually happened, if it was that easy to come up with it now, we would have came up with it then, and none of us would have donated or offered to give her anything had we had this premonition then. So to say it was a mistake on someone's part, I don't agree with, because we all were taken aback by the shock, the sheer, pure genuineness that she showed at that moment, the enjoyment, the excitement that she showed, the jubilation that she presented to us, the crying, the tears, the worshiping, the praising God, the thankfulness that she gave. She did all of that. So we were all at that moment willing to do what we did. Now, again, Netra didn't send it right then. She sent it day after or two after, talking with the young lady, and she was still getting the same feel, the same vibe, and all that stuff came about. So I'm more than for certain, had we known it at the moment that we was doing it, none of that would have transpired. So I don't hold you responsible for any decision that you made at the moment, because as we did during that moment, we felt that it was the right thing to do. And she continued it even up until she received the money. So there was no way of really knowing it. Only thing now is we know how to move differently when it comes up again, when that type of situation happens. We'll know how to handle it better and differently. That's all I got to say about that situation.
To Your Honor's character, as she stated so very many times before, and we can all say it together, I'm a giver. I'm a giver. I'm a giver. And that's where my blessings come from. And I truly believe that when she said, I trusted her, and that came from that giving spirit, you did nothing wrong. We will have to shift how we manage some things. And the young lady on the end down here had a very excellent idea as to saying, we'll delegate with the team. But Netra, out of the person that she is, and time and time again, has told us all and shown us all that she's a giver, and she operated out of her heart, out of her soul, and out of the spirit that God has put in her. So there is no fault to be had. I commend you, and do it again if you want to, sis. Trust again if you want to, sis. Because therein lies your blessings. I know what I'm talking about. So there's nothing you did wrong. Yes, we can navigate it differently. She had an excellent idea on the end. We may navigate it differently, but to move like that with that shift, don't stop doing and being who you are.
This is good to me. This is good to me. So with that being said, that's really all the evidence that I have on this lady, Miss Katie. She is not here to state her claim, and this is the Streets of TIK Tok versus Katie, case number 01202025. We have heard from the jurors. We would like now to hear from the coming cousins. If there are any coming cousin jurors, this is the moment where you do not have to turn on your camera, but we are asking at least 3 to 4 good coming jurors that have sat in this live and listen. This is a chance for you to come up. Stephen, you've had some good pointers downstairs. Dangerous, Bright Eye Regal, Jay, a whole bunch of y'all. Tam, now is the time to come up and let us hear from the coming cousin jurors before we put the poll up. Will there be any coming cousin jurors coming to the platform? We have 2 moderators here that will bring you up. And until then, we'll be right back as we deliberate. We will be right back. Okay? Trying to get there. So any jurors that want to come up, shall, or
So we're not no longer listening to the SVU?
Well, we can't play music over here.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It has to be this kind of music, like. Well, I try to go through them to see which ones y'all are like. This is night driving. It all sound the same to me. That one before this was daydreaming, so this one kind of sound okay. It's calm. That other one was not calm. So y'all, we'll be right back. It's time for the jurors. We give us about a minute on break. Everybody can go now off your cameras. Take your bathroom breaks. Get your refill. Thank y'all for being here and coming, cousins. Let's get your comments downstairs and let's get those upstairs. We'll be right back with y'all. Okay, we're back. I like it. So do y'all like it? I love this. I love you too. I ain't gonna lie.
I like both, Your Honor. But Your Honor, if I can clean up my last statement, possibly. I'm not trying to blame anyone at all. What I was trying to say is when you're dealing with a compulsive liar, a compulsive thief, they know what they're doing. They can cry at a drop of a dime. All you got to do is say boo and they can cry. And so with that being said, I'm not saying that her apology was not genuine at the moment on January 17th, I believe it was. Let me see, exhibit. Yeah, we gave the money December 17th. All I was saying is sometimes when we're dealing with folks on social media, now, if it was somebody in my face and I knew them, if I called you, Your Honor, I would say you would give me the money right away. You know me, face to face. But when it's somebody that I don't know, I'm a little bit more cautious, even if the theological side of me, you know, the godly side of me is saying, just give it to her, because you know what, Peach, you ain't looking for it in return and you already got your blessing. But the reality side on social media is we got a lot of scammers out there. Let's just be real. So that's what I was trying to say.
Okay. Thank you. Let the record show that Miss Peaches, juror number 2, has came back and regenerated her comment. So if we could please get those notes updated, we will make sure, bless you, that will not be found in the Jujon courtroom. We don't want that in the court in a couple of years and they come back and tell us that this case was falsified. So please fix the records now. You know, they like to leave shit downstairs. Okay. We do have 2 coming cousin jurors that have joined the platform. Bright Eye Regal, thank you for being here today in Dangerous. Let us hear from Bright Eye. Let us hear from you.
Hey, y'all. Y'all can hear me?
Yes, honey. We hear you.
Hey, clank, clank.
Clink, clink, baby. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. Let me give, yes, please. Get your beverages. Okay. I just want to say, so after realizing that she didn't receive the money right then and there, that it was 24 to 48 hours later, lets me know that she had already planned on, I feel like the excuses were already going to be made. Because to say that, oh, I thought it was going to be virtual, I wasn't expecting any of this, but you had 24 to 48 hours to say, hey, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. I thought it was going to be virtual, blah, 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 blah. You waited until you got that money and then you went, did your little shopping and everything. And then once that money was gone, you hit us with, y'all thought it was, basically. So I'm going to say that she is guilty as hell. She knew what she was doing for sure. Yeah, that's all I got on that one.
Let the record show that coming cousin juror Bright Eye Regal has come up and made some very valid points. I do also want to be fair and bring to the court's attention in case this client or the plaintiff, defendant, whoever she want to be, comes in. She received the money on the 17th. She received the money the very next day. She did not respond until the 10th of January. So we must let it be known that there was way more than 48 hours, 72 hours in play before she ever came and told F.O.E. that she spent the money immediately. So the question is, did she really spend the money the next day, or did she parlay $900? You can take that and take a couple of weeks if you just really out there, you weren't finna go nowhere. Sound like she spent it really quickly.
She
I
spent
think
that
she
money.
spent the money, used it up, and then waited to come and tell us. So I did want to bring that to your attention, Bright Eye. Does that change anything that you had to say previously, knowing that
guilty as hell? Guilty as hell stands. I stand on it for sure. And
okay,
I
Bright Eye,
wanted to
where you
also
stand on it?
mention. I also wanted to mention that I did try to send her the link, but her account is suspended. All right, I'm going to drop back down.
Okay, let the record show the client has officially suspended her account because she did not know that she would be going viral, I'm sure. But she did ask for a viral moment.
She suspended her account. You know why she suspended her account, Your Honor?
Because on the 5th, she said she's going to pay us. We haven't gotten to that yet. That was doing deliberation. Thank you, Miss Peaches. Dangerous, let us hear from you.
Hi, Judge Francisca and everybody in F.O.E.
Hello, Dangerous. Hot knees. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just gonna piggyback off Bright Eyed. Again, she's guilty. She knew exactly what she was doing, as I stated in the comments. She says she's been here for a month, but as I stated, I didn't start seeing her comment until around the time she came up on the panel. So she knew exactly what she was doing. She knew what FOE was capable of, so she took advantage of that. I just feel like she need to give that money back. Simple.
Period. Thank you, Ms. Dangerous, for joining the panel. We do have room for one more coming cousin juror. If you are interested in being a coming cousin juror, we're going to start allowing at least 3 to come up from the comment section. I think that's a good highlight for us. Let us hear from y'all other than in the comment section. If we don't get you here in the next minute, you are late, Miss Hunter. It's gone. It's been good. Great job, coming cousins. Thank you to the lead team as well as the moderators here. And we can't do this without y'all. Without the coming cousin and the true followers, we cannot have this type of success. So we do want to say thank you to those that are following us around until we come back to TikTok. We will be back on TikTok on Thursday. Until then, Bright Eyed confirmed some things. Like she was on my mind this morning. I did not get a chance because I had the Martin Luther King event. And then today I started checking some messages and she said, sis, just take this time to work on your other platforms. Confirmation. So I'm working on my other platforms and I like it here, period. With that being said, we will be right back to you. Nobody else has joined us. It is time for the jurors to deliberate. Jurors, I need you all to think about this case and how we gonna handle it. Somebody said they like the commercial break, so I gotta get into the music that makes me feel like that one.
This shit put you to sleep after you've been drinking.
Yeah.
If you're playing it, I can't hear it. Are you playing anything?
We are playing music now as we deliberate, so we'll be right back to you. I can hear the music. I like that one. That's the best one.
I haven't heard any yet, and I can't hear any now. Oh.
I'm still here.
Okay.
We're just getting ready to deliberate. You guys can turn off your cameras. If you all don't mind going out the live and liking it, also subscribe to this channel. This is Judge Trinstetta, aka Miss Netra. We do want you to subscribe to the channel, get your refills. Thank you for rewinding and dining with us. Thank you for joining in on the chat. And we are coming from TikTok with it. We got 143 people in the room. If you have not subscribed, please go subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Michelle for getting us started and Good Yellow for joining the production team as far as the YouTube stream goes. We'll be back with you after this episode. We are in deliberation. We have about a minute left to deliberate, and we will come back with you all with what the jurors think should happen in this case. Our final thoughts on Katie and the $900. We do see y'all comments, and we will pin those as we continue on. Thank y'all. We have the poll up. It is very professional here. The poll is up. If one of the moderators will put a comment in, and we'll let the people know how to go and vote on the poll. Y'all like the production team? I love it here.
They are killing the game. Shell, you are amazing and a master at your craft.
Y'all.
A master at
When
your
I
craft.
tell you I'm happy, I'm happy. I'm happy. If you all want to bless the Cash App for the entertainment, it will help in a lot of ways more than you will know. I don't get the same gifts over here like I do on TikTok. So blessing my Cash App will help me in the future to continue on with this Interest Entertainment LLC. So continue to bless the Cash App, and just showing up is everything. Congratulations, because we are trying to take it to the next level. It's time to move. Mama used to say, if you start looking like them, get out the bed with them.
Ooh.
Good, Pooh. Or you catch fleas.
I just want to know why I can't hear any music.
I hear it. It sounds good to me.
I want to hear it. I don't know what I've done wrong. I can't hear it, but that's okay. Everything else, I'm seeing everything else. And it's tier 1. Shell hooked you up. This is tier 1.
If you like it over here, can I get yellow hearts in the chat? We're getting ready to come back. We are still in deliberation. As the jurors get ready to come back into the juke joint, the judge will be back after all jurors return. Please, let's hear from our administrator. The jurors are returning to the juke joint. Kevin looks so serious. I would like to know how Kevin is going. I saw him say last night he was having a hard time. So thank y'all so much. So we do want to hear how Kevin is enjoying this tonight.
Honestly, I'm good with it. I just got to learn how to be able to read and see the chats when the comment cousins, because that's what I love the most. I love wilding out with the comment cousins. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the same that I can't partake in the comments and at them right now, but I'm going to learn it somehow.
I agree. I think
got you, Kevin.
I like it. He just has some knowledge on there. She's got the knowledge too.
Me and Shell got you, Kevin.
I really like it.
I just
we
want
only
to
have 78 votes. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Judge Strinstead. It's your show.
I would like to say this. 78 votes only. We need more votes.
Yes, let's vote. Now, can you all see each other right now?
Hey, remember, this ain't TikTok, so you ain't got to worry about nobody coming for you. Just go on and vote.
Yeah, y'all can go ahead and vote. We're reaching a whole nother demographic of folks, y'all. So
I see.
These folks are coming in and they're loving the show too. So come on in and vote.
Yes.
Mr. Juju.
And Your Honor, you have been so fair and just in this case.
I'm trying, y'all.
So, my question again. Can anyone else see anybody? I see thank you. Is that what everyone else is looking at? It's in the panel?
Yeah,
I see thank you.
Thank you. Yes. That's all you're going to see right now. And you're going to see your face at the bottom down there.
No.
If you're off camera, you should see your face at the bottom.
I'm off camera, but I don't see my face.
Are you on StreamYard Studio?
Am I on camera or off?
You're off camera.
Yes. I'm
off camera.
Because I can see myself, but I can't see. I don't know if y'all can see the other audience.
Okay,
I can always see myself.
I see myself up in the corner. My mistake.
Yes, you can see yourself in the bottom left. Mm-hmm.
Or the bottom line's top right, but yes.
Okay, top right. Okay.
Okay, we're getting ready to come in. I'm getting ready to turn off the music. And we are back. I do have the comments. We want to say thank you. We have looked like 146 people, 97 votes came in. I think that is a good number, almost more than what we get on TikTok. So we have 100 votes that came in. Hey, girlfriend is here. Thank you, hey, girlfriend. We do have comment cousin jurors that are still giving their feedback. Cover girl. This is our cake lady from TikTok. She is getting ready to give away another
Hey,
great.
Netra, can you take the thank you off?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
Girl.
okay, sweetie.
Thank you. Cover girl is getting ready to give away another cheesecake cake. We'll get her to come up in a minute and give that advertising. She will not be on camera, so do not look for her on camera. But she is F.O.E.'s baker, and she does send cakes out to the communities, different areas of the world. So we do want to say thank you to Cover Girl. Cover Girl's comment says she deceived those who could have used that money. Michelle has put in a final report, 102 votes, 99% of guilty. Let's get into deliberation. I will be bringing the other jurors up. Miss Peaches is down in the, she's been outside. Miss Peaches, please try to stay inside the juke. Miss Becca, juror number 1.
After hearing everything, Judge, and really listening, I find that she was very deceptive from the very beginning. I find her guilty.
Is that your final verdict?
That is my final answer.
Please let the record show that juror number 1 has came in with a strong guilty. And we're moving on to juror number 2, which was Peaches. Miss Peaches, let us hear from you.
Your Honor, my deliberation, I'm thinking about a couple different things. And the first thing I'm thinking about is that every major platform knows F.O.E. as the givers. And so she probably heard it on another platform also. Like, if you're looking for something, just go over to F.O.E. because we've been hearing that for a while now. And so when I think about that, and she said she's been watching us for a while silently, and then she decided to, become part of, the dance competition and for 30 days, I think she's been watching us for a while now. So I believe that she is guilty for actually steering us in the wrong direction, because I believe she already knew the heart and the soul that we bring to the table.
Yes, ma'am. This is good. Juror number 3, sweet thing. Let me hear from you.
After careful deliberation, Judge, I do find her guilty at least of taking advantage of the F.O.E. family, but I honestly think she is guilty of death by deception. And I think she should be sentenced to scam talk with no restitution, because that broke hoe ain't giving y'all no money back.
Okay. So we have been asked to consider scam talk. That is a big place to send her. A lot of people don't make it out. Damn. Scam talk. Sweet thing, you reach back. That's almost where we sent the Kool-Aid bandit. Golly. Top Chef, let us hear from you. That scam talk. I don't like to send people to scam talk, but this is giving scam talk vibes. What do you think, Top Chef?
After much deliberation and trying to even give the benefit of the doubt, and she was so exuberated and excited and showed so much appreciation on the onset. And remember, she said, I'm a grown-ass woman and da-da-da-da-da. Well, I wish she had kept that same energy and been a grown-ass woman and admitted and to what she had done sooner, or at least owned her actions as a grown-ass woman. For that, she is absolutely guilty, not being the grown-ass woman she claims to be.
My Lord. Kevin, it's been tough for you. I do want to talk to you before you give your answer because this is now time for deliberation, Kevin. And I do know a couple of days ago you were at odds ends. You were down for, hey, it is what it is. We gave it to it is what it is. And I'm sure tonight you probably feel the same way. But we gotta get a guilty or a not guilty out of you, Kevin. I would love to hear from you. You looking real smart in your glasses.
I hate wearing my glasses. I never wear them. But anyway,
okay.
I would say she is guilty by willfully receiving funds under false pretenses. Because
Merk up, except for Kevin. I'm sorry. Merk up, jurors.
Okay, sorry. Because I do feel as though, despite how she did it, we played a part in being so not so gullible, but we played a part in being so giving as well. So the deceit part, I kind of don't agree with, but by the false pretense, I would definitely say yes to that. Because we never set out to do a giveaway for someone that coming up for the steppers. It just happened. So the deceit was not there. But the under false pretense could definitely hold weight.
Right. Woo! Well, it's time for the judge. And we heard from the coming cousin jurors. We heard from the jurors upstairs. And I do want to bring to the attention that I have some things that I need to say. Being the judge of this TIK Tok, I must say I want to start first with what we could have done better. I feel like better. I did not have to disperse that money to her, regardless to whose schedule was what. I did not have to give her that money. But when you're a certain age in life, come on, people. I should not have to book your air flight in the room for you. I don't need nobody picking out me and Curtis' place to stay. So I will accept that I messed up. Charge it to my head, not my heart. You're grown. Next time we'd have had a problem of I didn't want to stay there. So let's move on. Considering $1,061 were raised and she got $900, and me hearing her say, I counted more than $900. What was she counting for?
Another thing, Judge, is how. You never said the amounts. How?
I never told anybody what the amount was. I do want to read to you guys because I don't believe in keeping too many secrets. I want to read my response to Katie because I did not read it. And I'm sure everybody said, well, what did Miss Netra say when she responded? If she did. When she said, because I know these people paid for me to go on a trip, but Miss Netra, my light bill and shit was high as hell, my response, I think you owe us an explanation of this. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on.
All right, y'all. With her saying, hold on, please make sure you subscribe. Hit the hearts on the right-hand side chat. That makes a difference also. In the backhand of the stage, Mod, you know the one I'm talking to. If you want to come up and tell them anything else, please do. Push the like button, the thumbs up button. I need y'all to keep going in and out and pushing that thumbs up button. If you have different accounts, push the thumbs up button for me also. This is good to me. Because I tell you, this case right here, I had to be a juror. Y'all know I don't never cam up.
Comment cousins, y'all are doing an awesome job. This is good to me too, Peaches. Yes, we appreciate every one of y'all for being here to support Miss Netra and her YouTube platform journey. Please hit the thumbs up button. That's the like button. That counts for her algorithm. It helps her out a lot in moving this journey forward. So there is a thumbs up button. We would also like for you to hit the notification bell and subscribe to her YouTube channel. That way you don't miss any of her uploads her videos that she may upload, and you will get notification when she goes live on YouTube. Also hit that share button. Share it out with your friends. Share it out with your family. Share it with your cousins, your mama, and your daddy. Thanks again for y'all being here, and it looks like court is back in session.
Thank you, Shale. So where was I? Because this is good to me. Oh, I want to read the response. Thank you. So I said to her, I think you owe us an explanation of this. Yes, ma'am. I have a lot of respect for your honesty. I just wish you would have told me. She said, you're right. So how do I go about this? I said, I wouldn't discuss how much we have, but I meant gave, because the people are not going to probably have a better understanding. Apologize and we go from there. A lot of money was donated. You just have to explain your why and get it off your conscience. God forgives, but accountability goes a long way. And she said, okay, thank you. I said, you're welcome. So my thing to her was, when you go out there telling people we gave you $900, that ain't going to be the same as $200, $150. $900 might not be a lot of money to y'all, but baby, that's a lot of money. So I told her, do not discuss how much. We have learned on TikTok, telling people numbers can get you in trouble. So we've learned on TikTok not to tell people how much we get, how much. It has to be a certain type of live for me to announce what we get. We have to be going on a live goal. We need this much. And then we have to count down. Other than that, I learned not to say numbers, because folks are, before we can get done with the live, they done inbox everybody on the platform. Do you hear me? Everybody in the comment section that they know is F.O.E. getting the inbox. So we had to learn. With that being said, Katie gave an outburst. When I heard that recording, I knew Katie gave that outburst, Kevin, deliberately. She said that $900 because she thought that a whole bunch of money was raised, which it was, but she thought that I just gave her a chip of $900. If it would have been $1,500, $2,000, baby, $900, take what you get. But she thought it was going to be more money. And when she did that, she didn't know that we had given back to the domestic violence shelter as well as the Children's Medical Center. So she was like, ask her what happened. And at the end of the day, $106. Well, excuse me, $1,061, and she got $900 of it. With the money we did donate, it had to come from somewhere else other than what was raised that night. So we still went beyond, as F.O.E. does. So when I do my deliberation and my thoughts, she is guilty, and not by association. She is guilty for praying and watching. She is guilty for jumping up on a platform knowing that she had no intent of going to that event. This is her words. She is guilty of saying, had it not been her, it was going to be somebody else. She is guilty. She preyed on F.O.E. because she knows after joining a scavenger hunt where we gave away at least $500, she knew she had something in store for her. She danced her ass off. I give her that. Did she bring out the bullwhip? Hell yeah. She gave us what we wanted to see at the party as a stepper. But she stepped the wrong way. We cannot tolerate the Michael Jackson slide forward. You got to back that thing up. She fumbled the play with no socks on that shined and no glove that glittered. We got to throw the book at her, y'all. She owes us $900. Period. Deleting that app is not going to stop us from knowing who you are. Now listen, you only heard the voice today. Her words. On the 5th, we will get our money. These videos will be viral after February the 5th. And we will put a face with the voice of the pimp that preyed on F.O.E. She has until the 5th of February to come up off of $900. Her words again. When I get my income tax check, I intend to pay you all back. Don't pay you all back. Donate the money to F.O.E. Funding Foundation so we can continue to grow and give. We have families that are in need. And even though we gave that money, it was given under the hopes that you needed a good time, you needed a break, and your husband was trying to get to his family that he had not seen in forever. Again, her words. Katie, F.O.E. has clocked it and put you on the docket. We need you to turn yourself in, baby. We need you to turn yourself in. Come on. We hate to send those bounty hunters after you. But Broke Code has not lost their job. Broke Code has not lost the position. Kev, he works all positions here in F.O.E. He's a juror. He's a judge when he needs to be. He's the top bailiff if he has to. Don't make me send Kevin for you. Okay? Guys, I think we summed this up. We want to, and we don't want to unalive. We want to live. If we have to put on America's TikTok, won't it?
Oh, sugar pitch. Look, update the court.
Oh, they said she live. Let's get it. I got to end this live in the next 3 minutes. Let's tune in. Let's see. Is Bro Code, Kevin, do you know if Bro Code's still on video? They said she live.
They still on payroll.
Let's get Bro Code out. Oh, girl, I think I just saw her. Oh, she live.
Live with us?
Oh, she live. She having a good time. She playing music. It's 3 people in the room. Serve her notice. She listening to music. Oh, she know we here because her page was gone, guys. Let's not act like we don't know what's going on here. She knows.
Can I ask the question, Your Honor? Can I ask the question, Your Honor?
I'm waiting on you.
Was the commissions of the court in the building today or something? Because you was awfully nice today during your deliberations. You've never been this nice. I'm just curious to know.
I didn't know she was gonna come on live. I thought her page was gone. I'm trying to. I'm on day 2, but I just got pissed off. Kevin, don't pull the bull out of me before I leave here.
What? I'm just not used to you being this nice and lenient.
I want to now do a continuation for tomorrow. I would like. I want to follow up tomorrow. Let's not do courts adjourned. It will be adjourned, but the case is a continuance. I must bring this back with more evidence. $900 is a lot of money. And these jurors, they don't have a decision. That wasn't enough. It was too many people here and not enough votes. I want everybody voting. I want to do a continuous, Kevin. What do you say?
Period, Pooh.
I'm only in for a continuous if I get the real judge trendsetter to show up.
I'll be back tomorrow.
All right, we good then.
Okay, with that being said, we have somewhere to be. We're gonna go ahead and come in, cousin jurors, get some sleep. I need you guys to come back with some more verdict tomorrow. Court is now adjourned. This is some bullshit. Yes,
Thank you for
I
having
need
me.
the jury to stretch out tomorrow, Empress.
Bye, everybody. See you at the next court hearing.
See y'all at the next court hearing. Let's talk to Shell. She like to close us out. I got somewhere I gotta be. But look for me tonight on Favorite It, where I'll be cooling down. And then I'll be in the comment section and everybody else lives until Thursday on TikTok. So look for me in the comment cousin sections or live on Favorite It. Or we might come back to YouTube tonight just to hang out. With that being said, the last voice you will hear will be Shell, our administrator. And thank y'all again for showing up for Judge Trendsetter and the F.O.E. family. Go ahead,
F.O.E. family, thank y'all for showing up and showing out like y'all always do. We appreciate you guys for supporting Judge Trendsetter, aka Miss Netra, aka the Goats. Thank you guys. We may see y'all again tonight. Keep an eye on your TikTok. Keep an eye on Netra's TikTok. We will post. Miss Empress will be posting to let you all know if we decide to come back on YouTube tonight. If we come back on YouTube tonight, we'll be here for a little chitting and a little chatting. Thank you guys again. Remember to hit the thumbs up, the like button to show your support on our way out. Love you guys.
Thank y'all. Have a nice night.